Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is Monday. Holy cow. We are at the very tail end or the very beginning, however you want to think about it. So, tail end of January 2024, very beginning of February 2024. Holy acamole. So, it just feels like it went fast. I mean, it went slow, but it went fast. Is that like a oxymoron? A conundrum? I don't know. How are you all? I hope you're doing well. I hope this finds you well, whether you're watching this live or on the replay. I am Melissa L. Watkins, evidential medium, master instructor teacher with integrated energy therapy. Really looking forward to the first quarter of this year. So this Friday night in my community, I will be doing the monthly message, which is a channeled message from my guides for all of you and want or feel we need to know for the month. Okay. So that's going to be this Friday night at 8 p.m. A Zoom meeting in my community. It is a monthly membership. Check that out. Details in the description box. And also integrated energy therapy weekend, a certification weekend, basic, intermediate, and advanced coming in March. It's going to be here faster than you know it, guys. Seriously. So take a look at the event that is on Facebook or in the event section of my website. And that way you can get the coupon because I don't want you paying full price. And if you need to set up a payment plan or want to discuss the situation that you find yourself in, for some of you, maybe you want to recertify. Maybe some of you want a refresher course. Maybe some of you took it a while ago and really haven't done anything with it, and you'd like to step back into the healing with the angels energy for the weekend. So whatever your motivation is, whatever you want, I'm here for you each and every step of the way in your journey of ascension, healing, getting in connection with your own team guides of angels and ascended masters. So good morning, Cynthia. Good morning, Darlene. Good morning, everyone. So that's what we got going on here. All right. Just so you know, the monthly membership is a monthly membership. However, you don't have to stay. Like, you can try us out. I have a feeling once you do, you'll stay. But if you find yourself, you want to stay, you can cancel at any time. And the other thing too, is when you hit the link for the monthly membership, there's actually two that come up. One is free. It's a 21-day meditation challenge. So go there, check it out, and then opt into the free meditation challenge. You do that at your own pace. So that is there for you. Okay, so we got good stuff going on. Hello, Angeli. Hello, good morning. All right. This week, I think we're going to start with a overarching message with the Astro Oracle by Heather Roan Robbins. Angeli, this is going to be a general message for the week, honey, so take what resonates. Thank you. Absolutely. Conjunction alliance. Oh, I like that. Conjunction alliance. Alliances this week and rebirth. This doesn't surprise me. If you watch the Pluto Aquarius video that I put up, there's another card there that's kind of calling to me. So we're going to get 3 of these. I thought we were going to get 1. We're going to get 3. And the third one is Balance, Libra. Look at that. Look at these 3 beautiful cards coming out for this week. Alliance, rebirth, and balance. Wow. So yes, if you haven't seen the Pluto in Aquarius video, please go and do that. That video is going to be good for whenever you find it, to be honest with you. I mean, Pluto in Aquarius is the next 20 years. So there might be something there whenever you come across that video for you. But yeah, alliances this week, a rebirth this week. I almost feel like a rebirth in alliances. So for some of you, this might be the week where you have a conversation with someone that kind of brings you back into balance with each other. I'm not going to say this is a reconnection for those of you who are maybe thinking about that ex or thinking about a past relationship that this energy with Pluto kind of rebirthing you is coming. Sometimes when we're in a rebirthing process, right, things come back up into our awareness that the woulda, coulda, shouldas, right? So I don't want you to feel like this week is about like uh, reconnection with an ex. I feel like if anything, it's about bringing you into balance for whatever that situation was. So I feel like there's like this aha moment, or there's this like, okay, now I understand why it ended or why things went the way they went, right? And this is bringing you into balance in a way that is actually going to bring you I feel like new alliances. I feel like if alliances are coming in this week, the rebirth is bringing you new alliances. So any of you that are kind of like wanting that reconnection or hoping for that reconnection, I would say this week, let the energies kind of bring you the aha or the light bulb moment or the clarity of why it didn't work out, or what it really brought you in terms of like self growth, evolution. For some of you, it definitely was a soulmate, right? It definitely was someone who you felt really, really connected to, but it wasn't about like going the distance. It was more about what they were here to show you or teach you. So I'm actually going to grab a quantum oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor to kind of see what spirit wants to say about this like rebirth or reconnection or alliances coming in, or why a soulmate or twin flame had to disconnect, right? That you had to go in opposite directions. What is the clarity they want to bring you for those of you that are really struggling with this? Or what is it that you needed to know about yourself? Yeah. Commitment issues. Commitment issues. It feels like the other person struggles with abandonment, struggles with early lessons of unfaithfulness, early lessons of selfishness, right? So it's hard for them to make a commitment because their story, their paradigm around relationship is people abandon me, people don't be honest with me, people um, cheat, right? People they don't show up for you. Whew. So I feel like for those of you who are struggling this week with relationship in a past relationship, this is about kind of loving that person from afar, maybe sending them some open-hearted love to help them heal, but that's all you can do. It really feels like this is their road, right? And they're either going to heal it or they're not. But you were the light in their life for a minute, and they now know that there are people out there that can be worthy, can be committed, can be honest, can be trustworthy, can be faithful, right? But there was something in them that didn't allow that goodness to stay in their life. And so this week, this is about you coming into that kind of realization, coming into knowing that it wasn't your fault, nothing you could have done differently. Um, so it's about the new people coming in your life. Yes. And you have to, oh, yeah, you have to have the courage. You have to have the courage to go in the direction of a man or a woman who could love you, who can open up to you, who can be there for you. So this loving man card is going to represent someone coming into your life, male or female, that can be open-hearted, can give to you, can love you the way that you deserve to be loved. But you have to have the courage to let that come in. Because for some of you, you really did get your socks knocked off. For some of you, you really did get taken down to your knees. Because you gave and you gave and you tried and they couldn't receive it. So again, this isn't on you. They couldn't receive it. So this week, this is about you coming into balance so that you can have the courage to accept any other offers of love. Again, whether that's romantic or just even friendship. When you've been really, really hurt, brokenhearted, ripped open, even accepting love from family and friends can be difficult, right? because you think if that person couldn't love me, I'm not lovable, right? And I feel like this is the week to come back into yourself and say, oh, okay, I am lovable, right? That was them. That was their issue, their commitment issue. That was their, they didn't have the courage to be the loving man. They didn't have the courage to be the loving person. They ran or they pushed me away because they didn't have the courage. And so I feel like this is about the week for you to come into the balance in the alliance to rebirth your own soul, your own connection to self, your own connection to source love, so that you can receive love again in your life. Yeah. Good morning, Christine. Good morning, Colleen. Good morning, Hope. Yeah, this could be the commitment with your higher self. Sure. Because when we've been hurt, again, when we've been taken to our knees, when we've been it's like our world shifted off at an axis, right? Because someone could hurt you that bad, and it's just unbelievable to you, and it's on another level. And so, yeah, you do lose your connection to source love. You do lose connection to your inner innate knowingness, to your higher self, to that spark of God that is within you. Because for someone to be that heartless, lack of remorse, it does throw your kind of your whole paradigm into off its axis. It just tilts you in a way that it's like, oh, how do I get back? How do I get back to myself? And I feel like this week is about getting back to yourself. I feel like for some of you this week, this rebirth is about bringing you back into connection with your higher self, with who you came here to be. Who you came here to be. All right, let's dig into this. Let's see what else Spirit wants to bring us. Wow. Powerful message out of the gate. Powerful message out of the gate. I'm just kind of interested to see where this goes from here. What Spirit wants to bring us from here. Yeah. Knight of Cups, spirituality. Yeah, this is, again, a connection to your higher self, connection to your team of guides, angels, ascended masters, basically to that innate part of you that is within you, that is God, that is your magnificence, that is that spark of the divine. Coming into connection with that. Really allowing yourself to open back up where you've been closed, where you've been hurt, where you've been, your axis has been tilted, right? This is about bringing you back to center, bringing you back into balance. And it's through you getting into connection with your higher self, into connection with the God that is within you and the God that is without you, right? On the outside, on the inside, all around. That's what it feels like this week. So for some of you, this is about getting back into meditation practice. For some of you, this is about getting back into connection to Mother Gaia and getting grounded. For some of you, this is about putting that story behind you, whether you're going to do prayers and release them to the universe, whether you're going to write that letter, that the things you didn't get to say, the things you didn't get to express, the things you would want them to know that they can't hear or accept. Write that letter and send it. Send it up. Send it up. Yeah. Yeah. Because what you have gained is wisdom. And now that it's been days, weeks, months, years, right? You now have like this perspective that is from that higher or further away lens, right? Where now you can see more of the situation. You can see all sides of the situation. And so you're coming now into the wisdom of why it happened, why it couldn't work out, what you lacked, what they lacked, what you could have done better, they could have done better. And this isn't about beating yourself up. This is about just going, okay, now I know, right? Maya Angelou says, once you know better, you do better. And that's what I feel like this is the week, bringing you into the knowing better, so you can do better, not so you can beat yourself up, or not so you can. It's not about. It's about growing you. It's about evolving you. It's about the rebirthing you into a new version, a higher version, with wisdom, with connection to your innate, to your spark of divine that is within you. So that in the next situation, and again, I don't feel like this is a reconnection for anyone. I feel like whatever this alliance is this week, it is bringing you out of your cocoon of hurt or protectiveness, opening your heart back up. And it's about bringing you into the wisdom of being discerning about the people that you let in now, where you can maybe feel um, the other person's hurt, or you can see where right away they're not ready, even though their words are saying they're ready for something. You can innately know they're not ready. Because again, hurt people just want to feel better, right? And if you're someone that's doing your work and you're evolving, they want to attach to you because you feel better. Yeah. This is about you not allowing anyone to steal your goodness, your energy, your resources, because you want to people please or give so much because that other person is so hurt or so despondent. So this is a week to not let anybody steal anything away from you, even if it's time, even if it's your time. I mean, if you've got someone coming at you from the past or currently that is very hurt, and they just want you to make it better by listening, by being there, by helping them in some way, this is where you're setting your boundary up and you're going, I can't. This is on you. And you may not say that to them, but you can put up the boundary and no is a complete sentence. And they may not, because they can't understand the no. They can't understand why you wouldn't want to help them. And it's not that you don't want to help them. You can't help them. If they can't help themselves, you can't help them. You can't. Yeah. This is a week of you coming into your independence, standing up for yourself, being discerning, putting up the boundaries, allowing the rebirth to happen naturally by sitting back and surrendering to whatever the situation is that really tilted your axis, really got you off center. But this is about you coming into your power. And for some of you, it is about a new alliance. For some of you, it is about meeting someone new, because that old situation was months, years ago. And it's like you're taking the new wisdom into the new relationship, which is why you're reborn, because you're not making the same decisions hoping for a different outcome, right? You're done being in chaos. You're now ready to be discerning and stand up for yourself and be independent, because it's so important to bring a version of yourself that is your whole self, that is a independent person coming into a relationship. You want two independent people in a relationship who are both bringing their gifts and talents to the table and sharing them. So it's not about anybody taking care of anybody. It's about you taking care of each other. And I feel like for those of you coming into a new connection this week, whether it's a friend, family, or a romantic partner, this is what you're coming into, a more balanced relationship. Yeah. So it's okay to grieve what was. It's okay to send light and love to the loss, prayers, but know that they are where they are and you have to move on. So this isn't about you staying in the loss. This isn't about you trying to fix anything. This is about you really moving forward in your life, regaining your balance, rebirthing yourself, coming into alliance with yourself and with others this week. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's get some advice. What does Spirit want to come in and advise us to help us? Because I know that saying no, I know that it feels like you're turning your back on someone and you're not. I know that it's going to be very uncomfortable to be setting boundaries, but you have to. I know that it still hurts because they did break you open, because they did tilt your access, they did wobble your center. And again, they didn't mean it for the most part. Nobody really truly sets out to destroy another person, but they didn't have the foundation they needed for what a true relationship looks like. They knew deception, they knew unfaithfulness, they knew lack of support. I don't know how to trust. Exactly, Cynthia. She says a relationship should complement each other, not control or change each other. Bingo. All right. So Spirit wants to come in and say, yes, you do have angelic protection as you move forward. One of the things about this rebirthing process is you're not the same person. You don't have the same karmic ties. You don't have the same weight. For many of you, you've been ascending, you've been getting the downloads, they're coming online. So in the past, when you would make a decision and it blew up in your face, that's not who you are anymore, and that's not where you are anymore, and that's not what's going to happen anymore. And this card is saying that you're going to get moved away from things that would have that potential way before it gets to that point. You're going to feel, see, hear, and know, even if it's just that gut instinct of, nope, I don't know why this feels wrong, but I can't do this. That spirit going, we've been here before, we're not doing this again. You're not that person. You can't do it again. So go forward knowing that what's being brought into your experience is for you. Because it is time to now be in relationship with people who are honest, who can communicate, who can talk about what they feel. Maybe not as well as you would like, but at least they can start the conversation, right? But this is about you coming in and being honest and communicating yourself in a way that maybe you've never done before. Maybe that's the evolution and the rebirth that you're coming into. It's time. It's time to speak your truth. It's time to kind of put it out there, right? Coming into balance, coming into composure. I'm actually going to read this one. I'm going to read that one. I'm being called to read the composure card. I feel like there's something here for all of us. Take time to gather your thoughts and energy because there's a good chance that you're experiencing a buildup of frustration and annoyance at this time. You are a passionate, loving, and joyful being, but at the same time, you don't want to be taken for granted or underestimated. The warrior within you wants to rise up and fight, or at least prove your skills, talents, and worth. But drawing this card indicates that right now you're not going to be respected or heard in the way that you deserve. Angel wisdom is guiding you to retreat, reflect, and compose yourself before proceeding further. So take time to ask your angels and guides to help you compose your thoughts and your energy, knowing that the divine hand of God is upon the situation and everyone involved. And there's no need to worry about anyone's karma but your own. Just retreat, refuel, and regain your composure. The extended message of this card is this card encourages you to step into the energy of equanimity. Equanimity is a Zen-like state in which you refrain from reacting to a situation out of fear and separation. Right now, angels of pure divine light are helping you feel guarded and guided and encouraging you to recognize that you have an incredible force of love within you. So I feel like the message here is when you are trying to communicate honestly in a way that maybe you've never done before, this is where you want to drop down into your heart. If you are speaking from your head or your ego, that's the energy that is being felt by the other person, so they cannot receive what you're saying. They can't even hear the words. So the composure card is coming in to say, retreat, refuel, recharge, and come back to the conversation, drop down into your heart, speaking from your heart out of love. Then your message, your word, your need can be received. They still may not like it, but at least they can receive it. So that's what those cards are asking you to do today. Drop down into your heart, speak from your heart, and know that as you do that, you are protected. I love that guidance. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. So guys, that's what I've got for this week. It's going to be a great week. It truly is. Relationships are coming online, and it feels good. And I know that there is grief and loss in relationships that haven't worked out. Just send them light and love. That's all you can do. But you are moving forward with the people in situations that are right for you moving forward. And I feel like this is across the board. So whether you're looking for a romantic partner or you just want that really great work experience, tribe, friend, support, you're coming online. All right, guys, have a beautiful week. Thank you for being here. Louise, this is a general message. Please watch the replay. Take what resonates. We'll talk soon. Have a good week, guys. Thank you for being here. Check out the description box for this week's monthly message on Friday. And if you want more information on any classes that are coming up, please check out the event section of my website. I'll actually be adding an in-person class here in Auburn, New York at Crystal Clear Health and Wellness in February. We're going to do empath energy and healing. All right, guys. Talk soon.